I'm not sure if he quite knows all that yet. Bubba, it's all yours again.
Thank you, Tiger. So when I was pretty young, one of my friends was diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma, and he unfortunately passed. And so he was always in the hospital, always either in the hospital or at home, never at school, never having fun. So I decided, because I really like fishing and it's really like relieving, that we could like bring joy and relief to those cancer patients through fishing. So we have two ways of bringing relief: the dry fishing kit, which they can use when they're in the hospital. It's no rod required. And then we take them out on fishing trips every like month or so. And there's a target on the back of that, so they can practice casting with that little Zebco. And yeah, while they're in the hospital, they can use that to practice casting. And there's like knot tying stuff in there and stuff so they can learn how to fish for when they get to the pond. And there's also stickers to like entertain them a little bit. But it's mainly to bring the relief to the kids about like, yeah, just keeping their mind off of cancer and their diagnosis, and it's just a way for them to basically just drift away from the real world and kind of get their mind off of their what they're going through, and it's just a way of moving them away from what they're doing and what they're going through.
All right, so one is a great charity. So everybody give him a round of applause. He's 12 years old. 12. So the great part about Anglers for Relief is they are legitimately a 501c3 charity. Now, what we're going to do for you is 100% of the proceeds that we bring in from our March trout tournament is going to go to purchasing you everything from that wish list I had you get. That we're going to do our best to get everything in multiple numbers, so you're able to sit there and go to those cancer patients, the cancer survivors, give them everything they need and they want, and be able to help you put on more of your little fishing expeditions for them. 100%. I've contacted Pure Fishing. Pure Fishing says they are all in to help you get this done. I've contacted some of the local bait shops, T.A. Mahoney Company and Southshore Bait and Tackle. We're going to be going there, taking the money, dividing it in half. We're going to buy half the stuff there and half the stuff at Southeastern Liquidators and the other half at T.A. Mahoney Company. That way, you don't have anything to worry about for a good long while. So if there's anything else that we can do for you, please do not hesitate to ask us. But we're all one. I'm so proud of you for sitting there putting this all together. I'm proud of your mom and your family with all their great support to you. But for you heading this up and really pushing forward with it is a huge inspiration to show that there are kids that are out there now that are really trying to look past themselves and are trying to bring fishing to everyone else. And so one, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, I'd like to thank Southshore Anglers for their partnership in helping relief get to all the cancer patients, and I'd also like to thank Tiger for taking me under his wing and being my mentor, and he's been a great mentor. And I just want you all to know that your donations are going to a good cause. They're going to cancer patients, you know, pediatric cancer patients getting better, or not getting better, feeling better. Thank you.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, if you guys are able to, they have a Facebook page that you guys can go to. They have a couple of donation buttons that you guys can click to donate any amount of money, and 100% of that is going to purchasing all this fishing equipment that they need. These dry boxes where he's literally able to take them into the hospital, the kids that are sitting there stuck in the bed going through chemo, to give them a little bit of that relief. They can take these little rod and reel combos. At the end of it, they put like Play-Doh on there, and then for a day or a couple hours, they can sit there and practice casting to a little target. They can practice tying their knots because they have a little bit thicker paracord in there to sit there and help them sit there and start learning how to tie their knots. So again, every little bit's going to count. Like I said, 100% of the proceeds from our longest trout tournament are going to go to him and his family, where we're going to purchase everything we can for him. So we're looking forward to it, but we're going to push it like crazy. Thank you. Next couple things that we have. This weekend is the Ruskin Seafood Festival. We have a booth